After reading the article we were assigned on social justice issues in counseling, I'm going to maybe agree and disagree with certain points that were made in the article. Social justice overall has some definitions that I'm unclear on, or maybe think need to be broadened a little bit. Just giving it the straight up categories of race and sexual orientation and certain minorities in our community, I think overlooks other needs that are present that maybe they don't fit into those categories but still suffer or struggle with the same lack of resources and help in other underserved areas in our communities. So the golden rule they had written in the article, reworded it. I guess I'm going to stick with the old version because I have no problem saying do unto others as you'd have them do unto you, as long as you can look to the intention of that doing, or maybe put yourself in the shoes of the person that you're trying to help or that you are asking help from. And so I'm going to give this scripture, Romans 12:15-18. Rejoice with those who rejoice, weep with those who weep. Live in harmony with one another. Do not be haughty, but associate with the lowly. Never be wise in your own sight. Repay no one evil for evil, but give thought to do what is honorable in the sight of all. If possible, so far as it depends on you, live peaceably with all. I like that scripture in support of social justice because it puts the responsibility on us as individuals. I guess as I go into the field of counseling, I'll do what I can to learn about the differences in culture. I'm not going to assume that it starts where my skin color is different from somebody, because I've worked in my community and I've seen that every family I've ever come across has a different culture than the family that I was raised in. And so I've always had to take time to get to know what their values are and not assume that we have the same ones just because I'm white and they're white. So I guess that the idea of social justice helps with that, because they are wanting you to look past what you know and what you value and find out what can be done to help others that are, maybe not given the same resources that I was given growing up. So the last thing, what I can do as a counselor, is something I'm just recently tiptoeing into, and that is getting to know how I can affect the future generations in my community. Going to, meetings and systems of care meetings and finding out how we can get resources to our community, to those underserved populations. So that's what I came away with in the article, and thank you for listening.